Stephen A. Smith doubles down on changing his political side. Stephen A. Smith is doubling down on his decision to change his political affiliations. For years, the face of ESPN has seemingly sided with the Democrats on many issues. He's outspokenly liberal and voted for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. However, in recent weeks and months, the first-take personality has made sure to rip the Democrats a new one. Smith was fed up with the Democrats following the results of the Justice Department's investigation into what happened on January 6. The news comes amidst a bombshell report from the Justice Department that revealed the FBI had at least 26 confidential informants on the ground when the Capitol was stormed in January 6, 2021. The report says most of the informants engaged in illegal activity during the chaos. The Justice Department says only 3 of its 26 informants present had been instructed to observe potential domestic terror suspects on the day of the riot. The rest of the 23 appear to have gone to the Capitol on their own accord upon hearing news of the report. Vice President-elect J.D. Vance posted the following on X quote, "For those keeping score at home, this was labeled a dangerous conspiracy theory months ago." End quote. Didn't hear anything about that for the election. Didn't hear anything about that, Smith said on his podcast. Now here we are yet again finding even more evidence to Donald Trump's claims when he articulated that process is rigged. My big issue is that I'm really sick and tired of every time I turn around finding something else that the Democrats have lied about or downplayed or misrepresented along the way. They've actually made Donald Trump look like he was right instead of them. Smith doubled down on that this weekend. The $100 million man at ESPN made it clear that he regretted voting for Kamala Harris. We're not falling for it any longer. The American people are not falling for it any longer, Smith told Fox News' Mark Levin. I voted Democrat, and I got to tell you something right now. I don't like the fact that I did. I don't like what I'm seeing. He added that he's done with the fear-mongering. I'm no longer interested in, nor do I believe any of us should be interested in listening to a bunch of fear-mongering to tell us who we shouldn't vote for, Smith said. Why don't you come up with a plan that tells us why we should vote for you? If Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, Byron Donalds, Marco Rubio, or a host of other Republican candidates coming down the pike, that's the kind of message that they're going to put forth, I'm down for it. I'm open-minded enough to make sure that they entertain that from a policy perspective. That's what I want for the American people. That's what I want for this nation. ESPN doesn't like its talent to discuss politics, at least not on its own airwaves, but clearly, Smith has the freedom to do as he pleases.